Okay. Hello, you student. My name is William. Today, I'm going to read another part of the Bible. Okay. Today, I'm reading Leviticus Chapter 13. Okay. The Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, when a man shall have in the skin the flesh arising a scab, a bright spot in the skin of the flesh, the plague of leprosy, and he shall brought unto Aaron the priest, and unto one of the sons of the priest. And he should look at the plague in the skin of the flesh, and the hair shall be plague and turn white, and the plague in the shall be deeper in the skin of his flesh. And it is plague of leprosy, and the priest shall look at on him, pronounce him unclean. And if you brought the spot of the white of skin in the flesh, and the sight of the deeper within in the skin, the hair thereof is not turned white, and the priest shall shut up in health of the plague 7 days. The priest shall look into him on the 7th day, and behold, the plague is the sight of this day, and the plague not spread the skin, and the priest shall shut him up in 7 days more. The priest shall look up on him again on the 7th day, and behold, the plague somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, and the priest shall pronounce him clean, but is a scab, and shall wash his clothes and be clean. But in the scab much abhorred in the skin. After that he have been seen the priest is cleansing, and he should be seen of the priest again.
William, what's the thing that that Daniel show that used to be on there? What was that other guy's name? They used to take over that Daniel show in the morning.
What show?
That older guy, what is his name? This show, come here.
Okay. Well, okay, I'll pause this.
In the book.
That's the funny guy.
Yeah, who was over on it before?
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers. Yeah, Mr. Rogers used to do it before.
But what did Mr. Rogers have to do with it?
Because that show took over Mr. Rogers. They call it Daniel the Tiger. Yeah. But they're gonna make a stamp now.
Well, they're making a movie of Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, that too, and they're making a stamp.
Mr. Rogers died
Yeah, that's right.
a while ago.
Really?
How did I not know this? No, I feel like I just saw an interview with him recently.
Yeah, but they said they're making a stamp. That's what you're saying.
It must have just been an older interview because he was talking about.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I talked to my mom about something, but okay, I'm back. I'll talk to her about it later. Let's go back and reading the Bible, okay? Okay. And if the priest shall see that, behold, the scab is rid of the skin, the priest shall pronounce it unclean, and it is leprosy. And the plague of leprosy is in the man that shall be brought unto the priest. And the priest that shall see and behold, rising the white up in the skin, and turn hair white, and there be quick raw flesh in the rising.
Daniel's tiger was produced by Mr. Rogers.
And in the old leprosy of the flesh we shall pronounce it unclean, for he is unclean. And the leprosy shall break out of the skin of leprosy, cover over the skin, the hell of plague of his head, even his foot, wheresoever his priest looketh. And the priest shall consider, behold, the leprosy have covered all of his flesh, shall reduce him clean at health. The plague is turned all white, he is unclean. Yeah, he is turned all white, and he is clean. And when raw flesh appeareth on him, and he shall be unclean. And the priest shall see in raw flesh, and pronounce him to be unclean. The raw flesh is unclean, it is a leprosy. And for the raw flesh turned again and to change unto white, and he shall become unto the priest. And the priest shall be him, and behold, and the plague shall be turned into white, and rings shall be raised unclean that in the plague, he is clean. The flesh also in which in the skin thereof and the boil is heated, and the place of the bull by rising the bright of the spot white of the somewhat reddish and somewhat in the priest. And if the priest shall seeth, behold the sight lower in the skin of the hair turned white, and the priest shall pronounce him clean. There shall be leprosy broken out of the boil. And if the priest look on it, behold, there's no hairs on the lower of the priest of the 7 days. Okay, a shredded board in the skin. The priest shall pronounce him unclean, and it is a plague. But a broad spot in the place, the spread on it is a burning boil, and the priest will pronounce him clean. Or any flesh in the skin whereof it is a hot burning and a quick flash burneth half of the bright spot somewhat reddish or white. And the priest shall look upon it, and behold, if the hair in the bright spot turn white, and the sight of deeper than skin, is leprosy broken out of the burning. Wherefore the priest shall renounce him unclean, and it is a plague of leprosy. But if the priest look upon it, and behold, there will be no white hair in the bright spot, and no lower than other skin, but be somewhat dark, and the priest shall shut him up in 7 days. And he shall look upon the 7 days, and if it spread much over the skin, the priest all pronounce him unclean, and is a plague leprosy. If the broad spot stay in the place, the rays is not, skin is somewhat dark, and its rising burning, the priest should pronounce him clean, and the nation of burning. If a man of a woman should pronounce upon the head of a beard, we shall see the plague, and behold, it may be in slight deeper of the skin, and there will be yellow thin hair. When it's now unclean, then it's a dry even, and proceeds shall be head or beard. And if the priest will look like a scale, behold it, it's deeper than skin. And there's no black hair in it. And if he shall shut up him, and in the plague of the scale 7 days. In 7 days the priest shall look on the plague, and behold, this bread is not in it, there is there to be no yellow hair, and the scale shall not be sight deeper than the skin. And it shall be shaven, and it shall be called he not shave. And the priest shall shut him, and he shall 7 days more. In the 7th day, the priest shall look in the scale, and behold, if the scale shall not spread in the skin, nor be a sight deeper than the skin, the priest pronounce him clean. Then he shall wash his clothes and be clean. But if the scale spread much of the skin after cleansing, and the priest shall look on him, and behold, the scale spread the skin, and the priest shall not look for yellow hair, and he is unclean. But if the scale shall be sighted to stay, and there is black hair therein, and the scale is headed, he is unclean, and the priest shall not pronounce him clean. If a man also or a woman have their skin the flesh, bright spots, even white bright spots, the priest shall look in it, and behold, if the bright spots in the skin is show flesh and darkish white, and the freckle spot that goeth in the skin, he is clean. The man whose hair fall off his head is bald, yet he is clean. And if the hair fallen off of the part of his head toward his face, and he is forehead bald, yet he is clean. If there and in the bald head and the bald forehead while it is sore, it is a leprosy sprung up in his bald head and for his bald forehead. And his priest shall look upon it and behold, of the rising of the sore of the right radish of his bald head or his bald forehead, as a leprosy appeareth in the skin of the flesh. The leprous, and he is a leprous man. He is unclean. The priest shall pronounce him utterly unclean, and the plague is in his head. And the leper, whom the plague is, his clothes shall be rent, and his head bare. And shall be put a covering up his upper lip, and it shall cry, unclean, unclean. All the days from the plague it shall be defended. It shall be defiled. It's unclean, and it shall be alone without the camp, shall its habitation be. And the garment of the plague of the leprosy is in, whether it in the woolen garment and the linen garment. Whether it would be in the wrap or wolf or lion or woolen, whether in the skin or any made of the skin, and the plague of the greenish or reddish in the garment, or in the skin, or either in the wrap or in the wolf or anything of the skin. It is a plague of leprosy, and shall be shown unto the priest. The priest shall look up in the plague and shut up the held in the plague at 7 days. And he shall look in the plague on the 7th day, if the plague, the garment even in the ramp of the wolf, or in the skin of any work in the meat of the skin, the plague is a fitting leprosy, and it is unclean. He shall therefore burn the garment, and whether wrap or wolf, woolen and linen, and anything of skin, wherein the plague is, for it is a fretting leprosy, and it shall be burned in the fire. And the priest shall look and behold, and the plague be spread in the garment, and even in the warp, and in the wolf, or anything in the skin. And the priest shall command, and any they wash the thing, and wherein the plague is, they shall shut up 7 days more. The priest shall look on the plague, and is washed, and behold, the plague has not changed its color, and it should not spread, it is unclean, and shall burn it with fire, in a threatening word, and whether it be burnt within or without. And the priest shall look and behold, and the plague be somewhat dark after washing it, and then it shall rid it out of the garment and out of the skin, out of the warp and out of the wolf. And out of the pure of the garment, either of the warp and in the wolf, or anything of the skin, or spreading plague that shall burn in the where the plague is with fire. And the garment of the warp of the wolf, and every whatsoever thing, the skin of the shall wash, and the plague depart from them. It shall be washed the second time, it shall be clean. And as the law of the plague of the leprosy is garment of woolen or linen, or either the wrap or wolf, or anything of the skins, and pronounce it clean, or to pronounce it unclean. Alright, so that's the ending of Leviticus chapter 13. Okay, next video, I'll read Leviticus chapter 14, okay? Okay. Okay, I have to go right now, but thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.